The topics. Yeah, it's time to talk.
Take heed, fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Okay, I'm back today with Talks with Sam. So I know I've been gone for a while, but it's okay because now it's time to talk. Sam, it's time to talk. Okay. So the other day I saw something about how I was just basically like asking if someone's a hoe if they fuck on the first date. So I wanted to ask people what they thought about that. So I posted it on my Snap and I was like, if you have sex with someone on the first date, do you consider them a hoe? And I got a lot of responses, like a lot of responses. So now I'm just gonna talk about what people said. So I got some responses from girls and I got some responses from guys. My first response I got, this was a girl and they were like, no. And I said, how come? They said, just because a girl knows what she wants doesn't make her a hoe. Just because a girl makes a guy wait doesn't make her an angel. And I totally agree with that because, anyways, sometimes you be feeling him and want to have sex, or it's just be in the moment. But if he's but if he's slut shaming you, then he's childish, and you shouldn't be dealing with no little ass kid in the first place, which was your mistake. There's a significant difference between men and boys, and it's noticeable immediately. If you feel accustomed to his ways, then he's childish, but if it's like a whole new thing, you got him, sis. I agree with that. Like, the fact that a guy will slut shame you for, if it's mutual, like the feelings are mutual and you just want to do it, go ahead and do it. Like, who's there to judge? But if he's going to slut shame you after, he's childish. And you should pick the person that you're going to do it with and know that they won't judge you and you won't feel judged. And even if you do, don't care because it's your life and your body. So I got a guy's perspective. And this person said, yes, you are a hoe if you have sex with them on the first date. And his reasoning was because he said, if she barely knows the guy, I personally think she's a hoe. If she lets me have sex with her on the first day, and I definitely won't take it no further than that. But, if she has sex with me on the first day, and I definitely won't take it no further than that. But would you... So basically, you're telling me it's okay. So basically, it's okay for you to do something, as in have sex with someone the first day, but you feel like you won't get called a hoe. But if a girl does it, she will get called a hoe, and she won't want to, and then you won't want anything to do with her. How does that work? I don't know. So me and this other person, which is a guy, had a whole conversation about this. And I'm not saying that he's right, but I'm not saying that he's wrong also. So let's just see how it goes. Next person said no. And his reasoning why was saying, because a hoe is someone who has sex with a lot of people in a small span. And if you have 3 bodies and they all come from the first day, how are you a hoe? Versus having 10 bodies and they're not from the first date. I said, you can still be a hoe by having 2 bodies, but you're out here just, with every person like there's no tomorrow. That's still considered a hoe. And then he was like, well, that's still the same because they can do that on any date, whether it's the 1st or the 10th with multiple guys. Just because it's the first date doesn't grant you to be a hoe. And then he said, but in all honesty, by the time we're out of college and living our life, nobody cares if you're a hoe or not. And I think that what he said was, I don't know, because it doesn't matter how many bodies you have. You can still be a hoe by your activities and how you present yourself of being. So, like, it's, you can still be a hoe if you have one body or two bodies. It's how you present yourself. Like, I don't consider a hoe I don't consider someone being a hoe if they're talking to multiple people. I consider someone a hoe by their actions. So actions involves a lot to say. But I do agree when he says, oh, honestly, by the time we're out of college and living our life, nobody cares if you're a hoe or not. Because two people are so fixated on other people's lives. Like, live your life and let them be the best person they want to be. Like, if they want to do things, let them do it. It's not, you shouldn't judge nobody. Don't worry, just focus on yourself. Like, that's all you need to really worry about is yourself and nobody else. So, another response was from a girl, and she said, sex doesn't make or change anything about who you are or your character. You will still be you. Just how I said before, don't worry about yourself. I agree with this person. If someone wants to go out and be not a hoe, but like just explore their sexuality, go ahead. No slut shaming here. I agree with you, sis. I agree with you, bro. Go ahead. Live your best life. So, this person said, this is a guy, and he said, sex on the first date doesn't make her a hoe. Waiting 6 months doesn't make her a wife. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I said, you're right, but you wouldn't look at them differently afterwards. He was like, he said, it's how they carry themselves, feel me? If you messing with me, feel me? If you messing with me from now on, you ain't messing with nobody else, we just vibing, then we cool. Even if it's a one-time thing, you're at a party, feel me? She wants some dick. You want some ass. Y'all messing with each other. Y'all agree it's no strings attached, feel me? It's cool. But if she's out here wilding, I don't know, that's different. First off, I understand, I agree, but he used feel me too much, so it kind of threw me off. But yeah, just know, having sex on the first date don't make you a hoe, but having sex, waiting 6 months to have sex, don't make you wifey either. And for the last person that I chose to talk about, it was a guy, and he said no, because sex is just sex, LMAO. So I said, if sex is just sex, you don't care if you're messing around with someone and they do you dirty or vice versa. They said, when I say sex is sex, if you and the person have sex on the first date, it doesn't make you a hoe. If they do me dirty, you have to let go and move on. They're lost. I understand. But then, to be honest, it's just like, it's not how, like, it's nothing wrong with having sex on the first date. But it's just like, I know some people really carry themselves to a high standard, so like for them having sex on the first date is just a no-brainer, like you don't do that. But other people is just like, yeah, it's normal. So I understand where both sides are coming from in different perspectives. It's just, to be honest, to me, like how I'm taking it, well, not how I'm taking it, but like for me, I wouldn't have sex on the first date because it's just how, like, I want to build. Like, if I see potential in you and I'm vibing with you, I'm gonna want to build and build with you. I'm not just gonna want to jump into things so quickly. So like, that's how I take it. Like, I'm not, just personally, I'm not. But like, if you want to do that, go ahead. No one's judging you. Live your best life. Do you. Explore what you want to explore. That's all I gotta say. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.